Welcome, Ravenites, to Raven's Realm Tabletop Podcast. My name is Justin, and I'll be the host today, and I'll be playing Brother Cuts McCall. We have another player tonight. We have Kai. Kai will be playing Missy.
Hello.
And then we have, and lastly for players, we have Noah, and Noah will be playing Emery. Did I get that right, Emery?
Emery, yep.
Cool. And then this is going to be DM'd by Ryan, and we are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5e tonight.
Hey, I'm Ryan, and yes, I will be your DM. Thank you, Justin, or better known as Brother Could. So, today, this week and next week, we'll be doing a short mini series in 5e called Into the Dragon's Den. So, as we descend into our starting town of Ravenbrook. Ravenbrook is a city in this region that we are in, and you three are members of the Ravens, a adventuring guild based out of the city. And so we look into the Raven's Tower, which is this tall, towering tower in the center of the city, as towers do, and high upon the topmost floor, you all were called. Who would be the earliest to arrive into what looks to be like this reception area? There's like a bench with chairs for seating. Who would be the first to arrive? Out of you three.
I think I probably
Missy.
would, or maybe, or why Missy over my guy, Brother Cud.
Missy's very urgent to get things done and move on, so I think she's just kind of really early in the sense that she wants to get everything finished as soon as possible.
Okay, I could see that the Trump is he's got that timing. You know how religious folk are always like at least 30 minutes early and just kind of playing it really safe.
All right. So 35 minutes early, we see Missy Teigen walk through these wooden doors. And tell us, Kai, what does she look like? How does she present herself?
Yeah, Missy is very much someone who has like a highfalutin aura around them, but is clearly trying to not exude that. She's definitely someone who's been on the road for a long time, so her robes aren't in the best keep, but she still has adorning a bunch of golden and sapphire jewelry, dark robes to match the sapphires, as well as like her travel pack, and a crystal that she keeps on her that kind of just hovers on her shoulder.
Nice. All right. And as you take a seat, you wait about 5 minutes, and then in walks 30 minutes early, Brother Could. What do we see as he walks in?
All right, well, to kind of, he's got really long brown hair. It's like a perfectly trimmed beard. He's got really kind eyes. Wears like a blue vest over just like a white shirt. And it's a really white shirt because he's very religious and keeps everything in great order and whatnot. He is a devout cleric of Pelor. So he's like super religiously into Pelor and everything, and he's just fanboys over the whole culture.
All right. As you go and sit, we'll say like it's kind of these two rows of seating, so you sit across from Missy Teigen. You both know each other, but you've never worked on a assignment together before. This would be your first time kind of getting a chance to sit down and meet each other. So is there anything that you both do before Emery walks in?
I forgot. Missy has a familiar, which is just a sapphire butterfly that
Ooh.
flies around her head.
Awesome.
Does it snore too?
No, that's my real life dog who refuses to not be on my lap right now.
Oh. All right, so this sapphire butterfly kind of flies overhead. Brother Cud, you look rather nice and put together, and Missy is a little bit not as to the same standard as you are.
Yeah. You see, Brother Cud, he puts his lantern onto the table. It's probably a solid 2-foot tall lantern, and inside of it's a large ghost rat. He would let out the rat to go play with the butterfly for a minute, or play with the butterfly for a minute. Not play, like destroy or kill or anything nefarious.
How does a rat play with a butterfly?
I don't know. I'd imagine it's the cutest damn thing you had ever seen. He's like, the rat's on his back and the butterfly's all playing on his nose and he's all like scratching at it.
Yeah, we see the sapphire butterfly kind of fly around the room ever so gently. And the rat will kind of chase it around, and they kind of roll around together. And as you, Missy and Cud, kind of sit here waiting to be let into Guildmaster Chrysanthemum's chambers, Emery, when would you arrive?
What time were we supposed to be there?
So the appointment is at hour before noon, and so Missy and Brother Cud got there around 10:30, 10:25 for Missy.
I gotcha. I think about like 11:15 he would show up, like frantically, like he just on the way there realized like what time. Like he's like, no, I thought it was supposed to be 11:30. And he's like scrambling the whole way along, like just like running into people and like trying not to trip over. Which if the meeting would have started without him, he will very much like burst in mid-sentence, just like, I'm so sorry.
Of course. All right. So Missy and Brother Cud, you kind of wait, the 30 minutes, and then the doors open, and it's just you two. As of right now, as further away in kind of the Raven territory proper, we see this Emerald Dragonborn running through the streets with a sense of urgency. Brother Cud and Missy, you see a human male with this long white beard and this blue wizard hat with different stars, and this shiny blue wizard cloak that he wears, and he's like, oh, hello there, good morning to you, where's Emery? Just come in. We'll get started. It's fine. And he like kind of sits you down. So there's 3 chairs and there's a desk with kind of these torn or messed around about papers that's scattered about. And he kind of sits behind his desk. He waves his hand for you both to take a seat.
Thank you. You know how Emery is. He can be a little late at times, but I trust it's within Pelor's decision. Emery, what did I say?
Emery, I swear the pocket watch that he has is some fairy's been putting it back 30 minutes every time, because recently he's never been where he's supposed to be when he's supposed to be there.
Oh, that is fine. I'm sure he is going to arrive anytime now. But anyways, just to stay on schedule, have you, yes, and he kind of like, you see him like wave his hand and a bunch of papers kind of fly about the room, and then he finds one. Oh, yes, your assignment for this week. Thank you again for what you did, Missy Tegan, with helping out that Oceanside settlement with the pirateering problem, and Brother Cud, thank you for healing those who are ill up near the mountains. I appreciate the work that you do, as always.
Of course, anything for the guild.
Yes,
Of course. And Sister Amara just asked me, so, I've got a job to perform and a duty to, uphold.
Love to hear the spirit of it, yes. Well then, let's just dive all around in. Of course, just catch up on Emery, if, once he arrives, just let him know what I said. It is going to be a rather brief briefing. We have heard rumors of a red dragon that has been terrorizing the countryside out west. The closest settlement is Dustvale, where that is near where the attacks have occurred, and some of the refugees are hunkering down. It is simple, of course. I ask that you all, as seasoned adventurers, go ahead and boom! The doors kind of swing open as Emery, you arrive. Oh, Emery.
I'm so sorry. I could. We said 11:30, right? I clearly not. I'm late. I'm so sorry.
It is fine. It is just your 5th time being late, but that is okay. We can't all be perfect. Just take a seat.
He takes the seat and just kind of sheepishly looks around. He's like, hey, you two. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, they will catch you up in what I've mentioned. But yes, just head to Dustvale, look into these chronic attacks from this red dragon, take care of it however you see fit, and just come back. Feel free to help yourself to any of the rewards, as we know dragons can be greedy creatures and have many treasures that they might have and might hide in their lair. Any questions?
Do you just want us to? Do you need anything else? You just want us to get rid of the dragon?
Yes, just get rid of this dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside.
Do you know the name of this dragon?
Yes, it is, the dragon's name is, he looks for the right paper, he's waving his hand around. Yes, the dragon that they call Calak. It is strange. We've, it is said that Calak usually stays within his territory. A lot of people we warn not to travel too far, so something must have changed in his demeanor. Hopefully it's nothing bad.
Usually they don't change anything unless something has changed for them or to them.
Maybe
We should
someone
probably-
stole his horn and he's pissed off.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, if
Well,
that is... Oh, go ahead.
Well, I'm also planning to steal his horn, but after we kill him, because that's a little bit more respectful.
What if his horde's already been stolen, though?
Then we'll steal it back, because
Because we gotta
clearly
find those people.
whoever slays the
way.
dragon gets the treasure, and if they just left the dragon alive, that's absolutely wasteful.
Cheating, right?
And we
Yes.
gotta do this under the light of Pelor and save all the people that keep getting murdered and whatnot.
Yeah,
That is very important,
That too.
because
sure.
every soul is important.
It's on the list. I mean, it might be the top
I
of
don't-
yours. It's on mine. It's
Well,
Right.
what would be on the
On my
top of
list,
y'all's list at
but-
this point? Is it just the loot?
The treasure and also the gratification of saying I killed the dragon again.
Oh, again? You've already killed a dragon?
Yeah, it wasn't a big dragon, but I did kill one.
Oh,
Sorry,
I mean-
is that rude? Emery, do you care?
I mean, I'm not. I'm Dragon Point. It's okay. Look,
I know,
we
it's
look
is it
alike, but
a
like,
ancestor, or is it like a lineage thing? I never really.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not one. That's what I know. I can't like turn into like. I don't have wings like that. I mean, I can have wings, but it's just for like a minute. I don't like have them.
All right. Maybe after this this assignment, we sign you all up for Diversity and Inclusion 101. Well then, I have my next assignment briefing sometime soon at 11:30. That's might have why you got confused, Emery. Maybe you heard from someone else in the Raven proper. But that is all right. Yes, I think I like he flings around some papers. Any questions? Forgot to mention the reason, of course, that we picked you all, was, first of all, you all have some connection to Dustvale, where you're headed. So that is one. Two, you are seasoned adventurers. You've been, you've killed a dragon, Missy. Granted, more so worm than a full-on dragon, but, you know.
Okay. You didn't need to say that. That was not an important detail.
But this will be your
okay.
first.
Okay, you're saying okay.
It made it seem like you took down a big dragon when you were saying it. So it is kind of a bigger
it wasn't
detail.
A big one. I literally said it wasn't a big one. I just said it was technically a dragon. Okay.
It
You
could
haven't
really
even killed a
be
baby dragon,
misleading
so
the way
why-
you said
Why are
it.
you saying anything? You haven't even killed a baby dragon. Okay.
I mean, is killing babies something to brag about? I feel like that's kind of it's the bragging.
It's a
there.
baby dragon. Like, you know, like if you could kill baby Hitler, it's still a baby, but would you do it? You know.
Yes, that diversity
What's
session is
Hitler?
much
What-
needed.
That's what it had me questioning too. I was like, what's a Hitler?
Very well
Oh, I
then.
forgot you guys can't time travel like I can.
Yes, of course, wizards and the time manipulation and such. Be careful with that, Missy. Wouldn't want you being affected too greatly by the time stream and whatnot.
Yes.
Anyways, yes, I will be sending you all off now, unless you have any other pressing questions.
Not about this. Not about this.
Oh yeah. Do
No.
you have any transportation for us?
Yes, of course. We'll set a carriage for you this afternoon. Get your bearings. Prepare however you like. Excuse me. And then this afternoon you'll be on your way. It'll be about a day's travel till you arrive to Dustvale by carriage.
Right.
Yes. Feel free to use that time to get to know each other a little bit better. It seems that might be needed in this assignment. Very well then. And then he.
Hey, babe.
Thank you for your time.
Don't worry.
You're
It's
welcome.
included.
Blessed travels, sir.
Don't
or
worry.
you're staying, I guess.
It's
But
included.
so blessed travels for us. But you're hope you
worry,
do
it's
good
included.
and continue to do good. Yeah.
Richard? Wait, is he included?
Oh, hold on.
First time. Don't worry. You'll get
What
the
is
hang
this?
of it.
Where's my mouse? All right. Well, what is it? Okay, there it goes. Apologies. Sorry, you were saying?
Oh, I was just wishing you good
Oh.
travels, and then realized I needed to wish myself good travels, and then wish you to be good, and then to continue to be good.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, thank you, and to you as well. And he
And let
kind
the
of
light of the Lord be with you.
yes raises his hand. Oh, you hear like a heavy sigh. Ooh. Ugh. And as you all walk out, the doors, with the wave of the hand, the doors will shut. And yes, you are now in Ravenbrook. You descend the Raven's spire, and come on out the other side. And yeah, so what do you all do before your carriage into Dustvale?
So I was thinking maybe we need to hit up the church before we head out. and do a good prayer, and then we could
What-
probably
what is
pretty
this
safe
weed?
travels. Yeah.
Yeah,
weed.
again, I'm not very
Okay.
religious. If
I'll get the traveling.
Wait, aren't you a paladin?
Not a very good one.
I have sworn an oath. I have my devotions. Just because it's not to a god, people act all strange about it. That's not how this works. We all know that's not how this works.
Pelor would say
I'm not
otherwise.
saying anything. I get my magic through intelligence alone. So you do you, King. You know. But I'm not going to the church, so I'm gonna go stop by the wizards in it and just see if anyone's heard weird shit going on.
I'd like to do the same thing with the merchants.
I'd like to do
Sure.
the same thing, but with the church.
So we're having a split party here. Something to note: the who that y'all gave me, they're in Dustvale. Oh no, we lost Brother Cud.
No,
We got him back.
There we go.
go
Okay.
back.
No idea what happened.
Oh, good. So the contact that y'all gave me, they're in Dustvale, which is where you're headed. So, just something to note. But you can do where you're respectively going. You all go your separate ways here. Let's see.
Wait, we
Starting.
didn't discuss how we're gonna come back together.
You're aware of
Meeting at
like
the
the meetup
carriage.
point, yeah, the carriage point. So we'll go one at a time. So brother Cud, you're going to the Temple of Pelor here. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to
I'll
do
just
here?
get some information, see who's around. I know I was here a little bit, but I didn't get much time to
Mhm.
talk to people and kind of get a feel for what this mission's going to be, because I
Sure.
didn't know the mission at the time, of course, or the questions to ask. So
Mhm.
and I guess a red dragon terrorizing the countryside really didn't really affect this area, so they don't really know as much or say anything about it or something. But
Mhm.
or maybe they did know something. I don't know. But either way, I'm gonna talk to them and see if they heard anything about the rumors of the red dragon and
Sure.
any speculation of what could be going on.
Mhm. And are you just straight up asking people, or are you going about it any other?
I go
Nice.
to some of the more familiar contacts, people that were within my sect of Pelor and whatnot.
All right. Let's do a religion check here. Just roll me a religion check. I feel like that's what you're flexing here.
That is crazy that my religion check's only +4, while everything else I have some that are like 7, +7 on medicine, but religion 4, and yet religion's my thing. Weird. Just going with it.
Yeah, just go. Just go.
Nat 1. What do you or 11 with a nat 1? Wow.
That's a 7, I think.
Oh, my dice is
Yeah.
awful. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, with an 11, you're not, as you mentioned, a lot of these people aren't living in the countryside, so they're not might be connected. So you hear like he burned down so and so's cottage. I pray for them, and we've gotten offerings from such and such to protect themselves from, you hear that, but you're not able to gain any like solid concrete information. You know pretty much what you already do know about the situation here, and then we'll go to Missy. Where did you go?
The wizards in it just a
Wizards.
place to see if there's
Yes.
anything magical.
Yes.
That may have been influencing this dragon.
Yeah. Let's run an Arcana check here. DC is gonna be 15 to get some information, and it was the same DC for you, brother Cuds. Forgot to mention.
22.
22. All right. So yeah, you meet with some of the researchers, some of the quote unquote nerds in this wizard laboratory. You see things like flying around, books flying, and you find the ones who are most knowledgeable in the in beasts, specifically dragons, right? There seems to be a debate on like kind of why this is occurring The one of them is saying, "Oh, someone definitely stole like the loot of the dragon. Like, why would he rebel after eons and centuries of just quietness and no transgressions against the borders of the kingdom and his territory?" And then another's like, no, it definitely has to be that this dragon seeks to get more and more treasure. It is not happy enough. And then with the 22, throughout the debate, you get a sense that there isn't really a reason that is very clear based on what the people know and the wizards know on why Kalik would be attacking. It's strange to you. It's odd and doesn't seem right. And finally, Emery, what are you doing?
Asking around with the I'm a failed merchant myself,
Yes.
so gonna be asking around with the merchants that I know in town. See if any of them would have heard anything.
Sure.
Especially any kind of like peddlers or like small merchants.
Yeah. Easily enough, you're able to find that. Let's say that this is going to be. This is a persuasion check. You're just kind of asking around, using your contacts to the best of your knowledge. DC is 15 as well. 21. Nice. So as you're asking around, a lot of them are concerned because the countryside provides a lot of their goods, right? So some of these people are working with the farmers and selling their goods. So they're very worried about their business because a lot of what's been attacked has been the farmland, the smaller settlements, not anything major that has like a lot of gold or anything like that. It's very much so kind of small scale in that sense. But people sound scared. People are worried that they might get bankrupt. You kind of hear some digs towards you. They're like, "Oh, I don't want to end up like you." You know what I'm saying, Emmy? And he hits you on the shoulder. You hear about that Ira Pendergroot might be in some trouble because that area is kind of where she predominantly oversees. And a lot of the merchants there are struggling right now because there's just not enough supply. And so then there's kind of some infighting in a sense amongst the merchants on who deserves to sell what. And there are some rumors among the shoppers that prices will soon rise due to the shortage. And so it is decreasing the supply even more. You see it in fact here that some people are buying more rice, more grain. Those products are doing well, and some of the luxurious products like the soaps, the perfumes, those aren't as busy. But yeah. So that is what you're able to glean during your time before the carriage ride. And as you all come together right outside the Raven's property here, you see like a carriage and kind of this young, spry, mid-20s, we'll say mid-20s appearing dwarf with kind of like a half beard says, "Hi! I believe you are the three that I'm taking to Duskvale?"
Probably.
Great! Carriage is all ready!
Excellent. Come on, everybody, let's get going.
Alright. Feel free to make yourselves comfortable. And there's this like these cushioned seats kind of that run the sides of the carriage. There's also an empty seat up front. Where would everyone sit? Where would you all sit?
I would sit up front and try to work with him on the word of Pelor.
Okay. Missy, Emery, would you both be in the back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Brother Cuds, as you try to you talk this guy's ear off almost and trying to persuade him, let's run a persuasion check here.
Already?
Okay, DC is gonna be 15.
Is persuasion?
Yeah.
That looks like a 15 plus
Yeah.
my...
That is a 15 plus 6. And so you're telling this guy all the good things about Pelor. What are some of the highlights that you mentioned?
I would start with be like, so I guess Pelor's teachings and how he talks about compassion and healing and justice, and how he's like a benevolent deity, and he's awesome. Like he's totally just fanboying to him. He's like, you gotta believe in him. He does all this cool stuff. He actually does stuff.
And you see this dwarf go, oh, really? Oh, yes. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow. You know, I'm not very religious myself, but what you say, maybe I'll check this Pelor thing out. Maybe it'll help me become a venture like you.
And look, I've got his rat. He pulls up the whatever the... God, what is it? It's his ghost. What is it called? Rat, but
Whatever you want to call
lantern.
it. Lantern.
Yeah, he brings out the ghost lantern and shows him the rat. He's like, "This is actually Pelor's companion friend, rat."
Oh my! Wow, that is amazing. So you are blessed heavily by Pelor. He entrusts you with his ghost rat, you say?
Yeah, I mean, it was in reference to like he gave it to somebody who gave it to somebody who felt that I was worthy of it.
Oh, so he didn't directly give it to you. You almost so.
Well, no, he guided it to me, and then he's totally like that. He's cool.
Oh, I see. So he intended to give it to someone else, to give it to someone else, to give it to you.
Exactly.
Wow.
He works in mysterious ways. Pelor's great.
Pelor does. I can't wait to learn more about him during this day-long journey. We've only been going for
Oh my
about an
God.
hour.
Yes.
Missy and Emery, as Brother Cut is like just talking this guy's ear off, is there anything that you two do in the back? I'd imagine try to remain as far earshot.
Yeah, as far away from that chatter as possible. But I think Missy looks at Emery and says, so the Guildmaster said that you know some people in where we're going, which I completely forgot the name of, Dustvale. Who do you know?
I've got a couple friends there. My my ex-business partner, his family's there, so that's a couple people.
Did he go bankrupt as well?
In a manner of speaking, the big bankruptcy, you could call it, the great refund in the sky. He is no longer with us, is what I'm putting very poorly right now.
So you just have his family there.
Yeah, his widow works at the bar. I mean, I don't really think we should get his kids involved in this. That seems messed up.
Will she be happy to see you? Like, will she be like a helpful asset? Does she hate you? Like, what's that?
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like her favorite person in the world, but I've been trying to do my best to take care of them since Carcrick is passing. However,
You
and-
want money. Sorry, is that rude?
that's why I joined this guild. All right, there's supposed to be money involved in this, and there has not been a single copper so far. I don't understand how any of you are getting by. I am so broke right now. It's ridiculous.
I think you're just going on the wrong mission. Like, where does the Guildmaster normally send you?
This is my second time. First time it was out just clearing out some rats from somewhere. It was not glamorous. You thought
See, maybe if
well,
you weren't late 5 times in a row, he would trust to send you somewhere else.
Okay. You know,
and make the big bucks.
it's a little judgy, and that. Okay.
A little judgy. Come on.
Okay, that's, you know, look, I could be more punctual. That's true. However, I got sidetracked. It happens.
Okay. Well, don't get sidetracked when we're killing this dragon because I'm not using my healing potion on you, and I think our cleric will be way too busy preaching to the enemies that we're trying to kill than actually healing us. So
Is he gonna fight the dragon, or is he gonna try to convert it to Pelor? Because I don't think that's ever worked for anyone. Like, I don't think that is a viable dragon strategy.
I wasn't listening, but I totally heard you say something about Pelor and like turning the dragon to be part of Pelor. That's a great idea.
He did not say his name at all.
I did
Oh my
not.
God,
I was
that's such a
speaking
great
about.
idea.
Look, I have, you know, draconic people. I have a cousin, Vapenor. Is that what you heard? Maybe.
Oh, either way,
That's
I
an
felt
old
like a
thing.
message from God just telling me to convert this dragon. But I'm pretty sure it won't work out. But, you know, if the
If you
opportunity
try-
presents itself, I totally will.
If you try and convert this dragon in the middle of battle and one of us dies, one, the diamond for the revivify is coming out of your pocket in your pocket alone.
That's only fair.
Agreed.
Only
Agreed.
fair.
And
And two,
Pelor gives and the Pelor takes, you
Once
know?
you revive me, I will kill you myself. Okay?
Oh, that's fine
And then
too.
no one's
That's
reviving
completely
you because
fine.
you'll be dead. So
I don't have a high enough
let's
spell
not-
slot to do that. That's not.
Well, you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about me. He smiles.
And then you hear the little dwarf chime in. Oh, maybe you can give him the pamphlet you gave me for Pelor. It's rather interesting, all this info that you have.
My
and-
dwarf
Okay, I
friend,
see.
that's a great idea.
Can I see one of those pamphlets?
Oh, yes, of course. And he like hands you the one that Brother Cud gave him.
I take the pamphlet and I use prestidigitation to have it like engulfed in flame, even though it's not actually being set on fire, but I just make it look hellish.
That's a weird way to read it, but you know, sure.
Is that supposed to happen, Brother Cud?
Not
No, sounds
usually.
cursed. Maybe you shouldn't be proselytizing on this mission. I think that's a sign from God that you should stop.
It sounds like
Look
Pelor
up-
does not like this. I don't know how else to interpret that.
You might be right. Oh my God, y'all might be right. Okay, I'm just gonna hold off on the pamphlets for the rest of the trip, just to be safe.
I point at Emery and cast the message spell and say, "Oh, thank God! I just didn't know how to have him stop."
Unfortunately, I still got posters.
Oh, let me have one of those. I'll take it and hang it in my room.
Yeah, absolutely.
thank
It's
you.
already like rolled up like a scroll. He just hands it off. It's Pelor holding a warlock guitar and like strumming an awesome power chord, and it's just very 80s hair metally Pelor poster.
Wonderful. And as you all continue to ride off, the sun begins to set through the sparse grassland that you are kind of traveling through, and then you begin crossing into medium dense forest as it kind of opens up, and as the moon shines, the moonlight shines, and kind of nightfall occurs, you all find yourselves as you see a wooden sign kind of posted out front of a small settlement. All these buildings are made of wood. They're no more than 2 stories high. And you kind of walk in, see a sign that says Dust Vale on it. And he says, "Oh, we arrived. Thank you, Brother Cud, for all your information on Pelor. I'll definitely look into it. You're very
Absolutely,
persuasive."
my dwarven friend. We will definitely have to reconnect later.
Oh, yes. I will be waiting out here, and there's like a stables kind of to the left of the entrance here. And just, whenever you're ready to head back, once you slay that dragon, or do whatever to that dragon, I don't care. I mean, you just take care of the dragon. That's all your instructions were. That's all I know, really. I was just told to take you here, really. I just overheard all that other stuff.
Well, we're just trying to save some people. You're fine. We're just trying to save some people from this mean dragon. So we got this.
And that's
So
why
many guys. No replies at all.
just silence. And he says, "That's why you inspire me, brother Cud. I want to be just like you when I'm a little older."
And how old were you, my dwarven friend?
Oh yes, I am 75. That is like
Just a
25.
young
and-
75. Yeah.
Yes. That is like 25 and 12 years. I'm almost hitting my full-on growth spurt. I'll have
Well,
a
you
full
would never
beard in
guess
no
it with
time.
that amazing beard you got already.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. He kind of like blushes. And you're all dropped off here on the outskirts of Dustvale. You all have kind of your own connections. But it is up to you all on where you decide to head, or if you decide to split the party once again.
All right, I'm going to the bar.
Go in the bar. Okay. And the bar's
He will also go to the bar.
okay.
We'll try.
Our brother Cuds will also go to the bar and just join behind.
You're like kind of tailing about like 10
Yeah.
feet behind. They just kind of walk off. And then you're just kind of like, follow along. Your brother Cud. And so you all find this 2-story building, wooden on the exterior, and you see a sign kind of hanging off. And Emery, you would know that this would be the local inn, the local tavern as well. Serves as both, of course. The Stag's Respite. And as you all walk in, there's this kind of dreary, it is not lively, the most of the inns or taverns you go to is people are drinking, people are having fun, people are enjoying themselves. It's lively, the music is vibrant, but here it's kind of this dread. People don't look happy. Some people are have these stoic looks on their faces. You hear music going, but it doesn't seem to give any energy whatsoever. And as you walk in, you see this dragonborn female in this waitress clothing, seems busy. It has a tray in her hand, giving out drinks to those who've ordered it, and she's saying, here you go, and as the bell rings as you three walk in, she looks up to see who her new guests are, and you see her eyes kind of light up and says, "Oh, Emery!" And she'll kind of run over to you three. Welcome to the Stag's Respite. Is it a party of 3 or?
Yeah, Grenada. Thank you. Good to
Yes.
see you.
Good to see you as well. I'm surprised that you're here. Here, and then she takes you to this kind of nice booth in the corner. These cushiony seats. She kind of sits you three down, and it's kind of this circular booth. As you all file in, he says, we don't have much available at the moment. Just your standard ale and some simple stew. As I'm sure you might have heard in this part of the world, there's been some damage to our livestock and such.
Yeah, we're here to try to do something about that.
See her eyes widen. Oh, really? Oh, yes. You're part of the Ravens. You recently joined. How's it been? I shouldn't. I should be formal with our patron. Sorry. We can discuss this once I'm off. But I would love to hear it, and I'm happy you three are here. That is great. You're going to deal with the problem that we've been having. And you kind of look around the room and just see kind of these dreary faces from various individuals: elven, human, half-elf, some halflings as well. And then you hear this kind of this melancholy tune being played on the far corner of the room. Anything that you would all like to order?
I'll take an ale. I think
An ale?
all of us want an ale. I think.
A round of ales?
Oh,
Yeah, round of ales. And is there any way you could talk to the bard, get him to play something a little less sad and depressing, a little more upbeat, kind of change, make it lively, change the mood.
She, the bard, she apparently is one of the few survivors of this dragon attack. I don't want to. I'll see. Yes, it's just kind of dreary in general. I don't think even if I'll ask. And she like writes down your order, 3 ales, and then she's gone before brother.
Perfect.
And then as you all kind of sit there, what do you all do? You're kind of getting you're kind of in the, let's say, the back right corner. If you were to enter into the tavern, the Stag's Respite here, what do you all do as you wait for your drinks?
So what do y'all know about dragons, huh?
they like gold. They're large. They're scary.
And this one's red.
They can breathe. Most of them breathe fire, but some of them can also breathe other things at you. None of them
Yeah.
feel great if you get hit by them.
What did the one that you fought fire?
Yeah, what color was that one?
It's white,
It was white. Oh,
gold.
what? White and gold? Hold on.
Maybe it wasn't gold. Maybe it was
Hold on.
like.
Can I? Yeah, hold on. No, can I try to do like an insight or something to
Amber.
see if Misty's lying there?
Yeah, let's roll an insight check. And Missy, do you know how to whisper
What's that?
roll?
No, I don't know how to. do
Okay.
that.
If you right click a roll, you can send it to self. And then I'll still be able to see it. Do either, and this is your choice, don't say it out loud, persuasion or deception.
Okay.
And you do an insight check, and then I will let you know kind of the outcome here, Emery, as you are trying to get her to read.
Well, let's see. It's not guaranteed. But
So yeah, no, Missy sounds pretty confident. It was definitely white and gold. It was this like hybrid inbred, inbred.
Ooh, I like inbred.
No, inbred would be the same color. So it's a mixed dragon race that you've never heard of before, and it really impresses you.
where was it? That's not supposed to be a thing.
I know it was super
That's
rare.
literally-
It's super
that's a
scary,
first.
and
What?
Yeah, I know, right? And I killed it.
And there's a worm? A white and gold worm?
Wait, could it
Dragon.
talk? I mean, the goldies are supposed to
How?
be like good, and I mean like the whites are like. What is what? This is crazy. He's just sitting there like,
I
my
don't know
mind is
what dragon
blown.
fucked
I
the
am.
other dragon to make this other dragon, but I killed it, so it doesn't matter.
And how did you kill it?
With magic? What do you mean? How did I kill it?
I mean, like, what magic? We all have magic. I mean, you know, he shows off
Yeah.
the little rat in the cage.
And the rat's just kind of moving around, just like, oh, it was asleep and you woke it up. And as that conversation happens, 3 ales are passed around the table. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, 3 ales. Enjoy. And Marie, it's on the house after everything you've done. Don't
Are you-
worry, I'll take care of it.
Grenada, thank you. We will.
Of course.
Yes, a pleasure, Granita. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Enjoy. Anything else for the table?
Oh,
Have
yes.
free rooms.
Rooms, yes. We have some available. We, I believe, have one available. Luckily, or I guess unluckily, there aren't that many refugees from the farmlands nearby. So, we do have some available. But with you all booking, we should be at full capacity.
Great.
Awesome.
That's all, thanks.
I'll get that all sorted with Alhan. And then she walks away.
But
Poor brother.
I was trying to get her away.
As that happens, you're all enjoying these drinks, and then your ears kind of get become attentive to the song that is being played, this melancholy tune that's being played on a harp, and you all see in the other side, playing this harp is a bronze-skinned, half-elven woman with these green eyes, playing a melancholy tune, and it is this haunting song almost, and it ends with the following stanza. And I'm not going to sing it, but it's in this beautiful melancholy tune. At night he came, all claws and fangs and fire, laid us waste, for such was Calic's desire. Fathers scream, mothers cry, then only silence. Lost forever is my smile, stolen by dragon's violence. So I beg you, hero, venture forth with care to the forest deep, where Calic the mighty lairs. Slay the beast with sword and might and guile. Keep his treasure for yourself. Just bring me back my smile. And she plays this tune. It ends. You see many of the patrons begin wiping tears away, as it seems that a lot of them have kind of this emotional connection to this song.
Brother Cuds also has tears running out of his eyes.
Emery's gonna lean over to Misty and just be like, I'm just saying, if I just feel like focusing on it like this is not healthy. This is not a good way to deal with this.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, a bunch of their people did just die. But writing songs about it this early, come on.
But did our
Just
words
happened.
not reach y'all? Did y'all not hear these words? They were magical.
And as you
They
say,
went right to my heart. And plus, this is my first time drinking, and I'm really feeling it.
Wait, ever?
Yeah, we don't really drink in the monastery, and then we don't really. I'm just not really in
I thought you
code
had
to
to
drink too
wine,
often.
not even wine in the morning.
Hold up,
I
you live in a
drink water.
monastery. Isn't that where
I
they
drink-
make alcohol?
I just drink water. That's all I've ever been led to drink. So for this to just have it work out like this, thank y'all so much. Y'all are like brothers and sisters to me.
Oh god.
I love you all.
Maybe it's time.
Wait, so are we
to-
each two?
Huh?
Never mind.
as you all discuss this, you see as the song ends, you see the bard, she raises her glass that she has kind of to the side of where she's sitting on her harp, playing her harp. She raises her glass as the patrons kind of wipe away some tears. She says, "To my deceased family," and you see someone kind of nearby say, "Someone ought to slay that dragon." Kind of mutter on a table nearby, and you see other patrons kind of raise their glass and they all take a drink. As she
the
puts-
guy says the thing, can I?
Yeah.
As the guy says, "Someone should slay that dragon." Brother Cuds develops the strength and
Mhm.
slams down his glass. I hope that wasn't too loud.
No,
And
you're
then
good.
he says, "We're going to take out that dragon," he says in slightly drunkenish form. "And we're going to take care of him, and everyone's going to be safe, and there will be no more depression in this town."
Oh god. All right. Okay. I think that is.
And alcohol is great, he yells out.
All right. I'm gonna say that's either you're not scaring the people, but you're trying to like kind of put on this like macho, powerful persona, right? Am I understanding that right, brother?
Yeah,
Cud?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll let this be performance or intimidation, your choice. As you slam the table, stand up, and all eyes kind of go on to you.
Definitely performance on this one.
Okay, go for it. Let's see what you get.
It's a
10.
10.
So, you know, in your inebriated state, you kind of slur a bit of your words. You don't seem all there, even though you've only drinking about half of your ale. And so some people like there's a little clap, there's like some quiet claps, and people are looking at you. Some people just begin crying even harder. Some people who are inebriated enough all believe you. They're like, "Yeah, you get the
Yeah.
dragon, kill him."
Yeah. Yeah, we got this.
You, and then they like face down into the table. There's like this awkward silence. You see the bard kind of clock you as well. She like looks in your direction. You see her sorrowful green eyes. And she's like, "I guess I start playing now," and then she starts playing. And yes, as you all, you know, down your ales, it seems that her performance kind of wraps up. You will see as Granita will come by. "Oh, yes, you'll slay the dragon. There, I didn't get your name, but sir, is there anything else I can get for our dragon fighters?"
Brother Cud is my name.
Oh,
And no, I'm okay.
it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Brother Cud. We have a room ready for you if you need it.
Oh, that would be the most appreciated. Pelor and light and stuff.
See, as like it like some people are making their way out after you know, eating their dinner and kind of, you know, trying to get some sort of solace here. You see as the bard will kind of pack up her harp and is making her way to you all. And she looks at you with this somber and sorrowful expression. Oh, I hear you are going to slay the dragon.
Yes. Dragon. We're gonna get him. He's kind of run out of steam a little bit after the big performance.
I see. Well, that is great to hear. I'm glad that someone is brave enough to stand up to Kalik. My parents' farm was near the Queen's Forest when we were attacked in the night by the Red Dragon. My parents were killed, but I was able to survive by hiding underneath their charred corpses.
That is awful. I am so sorry.
It is all right. Thank you for your
How long ago was that?
few days.
Oh, sister, let me pray for you.
Oh,
You don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Yeah, I want to. I
Thank
want
you.
to. It's my job.
I was not talking to you.
Oh, I just wanted to let you all know, while I can offer no reward, I heard rumors of the dragon's immense treasure hoard, as a red dragon would have. And there's, a ranger in the Queen's Forest named Aaron the Arrow, who might be able to help if killing the dragon is what you desire.
You know where in the forest?
Yes, the southern part, not too far from town.
Hmm.
And then she like offers you kind of this rough outline of directions, like just go down the street, and then once you exit town, head down this path, and then you'll see a path to the left, and then take that, and then you should stumble upon his lodge.
That sounds great. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. And she kind of takes this like curtsy bow, and I must get going. And then she departs from the inn.
All these people are so depressing.
This place. Listen. I know.
Where is
I know,
your
like,
empathy, sister?
I know my business failed here.
Dragons. I don't like. Yeah, sorry you lost some people, right? But also, maybe if you read a spell book or two, you could use some magic, and all your people wouldn't have been burned to death, or you wouldn't be hiding under corpses. You know, like people
Okay, that's-
can change
that's rude.
their own circumstances, and
That-
I think that complacency in the face of extreme danger is kind of just asking for it. You know.
I mean, I do have to pick a point with one thing you said. I don't think most people here can read, so I don't know how much good opening a book is going to do for them with the illiteracy and all.
Well, they could learn to read and then read a spell book. You know?
I mean, I suppose they
You can read.
could try the
right?
fight. Yes, but I'm a businessman. I
Are you? That's a strong word. for
was.
what you've
I
done.
was. Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, it
How
didn't
did
work
you do
out.
in business?
I was a
What was your
merchant.
business?
I was a
did
merchant.
badly.
We traded specifically in the piccolos and recorders for children,
Oh,
school-age
God.
children.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
god, you were giving piccolos to children? Did you
What
not
a
want
great
them
no,
job.
no,
to-
no.
Did
We
you?
were selling piccolos to children.
That is even worse, because
They
not only
do.
did these children have to steal money from their parents to go do so, but then they came home with the loudest, most shrill instrument in the world.
Yeah,
No
so you-
wonder
you-
these people are sacrificing themselves to dragons. I would too if kids are running around with piccolos.
So you see, the problem is our key market strategy flaw is that the children themselves did not have the money to purchase the things we were selling. It was really something we kind of should have spotted far earlier in the process. But you know, you live and you learn.
Have you thought about adult recorders?
No, no one needs a recorder. No one
Adult
needs a
rec-
Like a
Piccolo.
full size.
Piccolos come in one size.
listen here, Cud. You might. We have to talk about this. I think we might have a bright future
God,
together.
I'm surrounded by imbeciles.
This is gonna be great. The kids are, oh my god, and everywhere we go, we can share recorders and the word of Pelor. This is amazing.
Think of your church services with a child choir playing recorders. 100
Oh,
strong.
Pelor, that is
1,000 strong.
amazing. Amazing. Yes, 1,000. The breath of 1,000 winds creating a single note. So good.
The screaming, shrill, piercing instrumentation of 1,000 children who don't really know how to play the instrument they're playing. What
They
could go
would
wrong?
Sell
See?
tickets to see them.
See, this is the reason why I learned the spell blindness and deafness. So if this situation ever happens, I can make sure that I at least can't hear anything that goes on.
Oh, that would be so unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, we'll have to get together about that idea after this.
Yeah, later. after I am away.
We could brand it with the ravens.
I think we know what we're doing with our portion of
Yeah,
the
we
treasure.
do.
I'm so excited for another failed business.
The world needs more recorders.
Hey, you don't
No,
know
it
this
doesn't.
one's gonna fail.
I do. I promise you I do know it's going to fail.
And
No
as
offense.
as you have this argument, the tower inn has mostly emptied out. There's a few patrons left. Most of them are inebriated and either passed out or near on the verge of. You'll see as Granita will come by. Is everything all right?
No, but there's nothing you can do.
Oh,
Everything is great. We have listen.
Is
When
she
we
the
defeat
person
this-
you really want to be talking about a business deal with?
No,
Are
when
you
we
serious?
defeat this dragon. Part of the you're getting part of the money, and also we have an exciting business opportunity that you may want to invest some to all of that money in.
see,
Yeah,
like,
no, you want to use all your money. This is such a good idea.
yeah,
Persuade.
you see,
He just kind of massages her temples and looks away.
you see like a small tear kind of come down her face. Oh, Emery, you don't mean it. But, it doesn't matter. The money. Just come back alive. Whatever happens.
No, Granita, you were
I
there.
point-
I swore that oath to you, and I did not think of names for the children, and that is my bad. So I'm just gonna call them the children. You and the children. I swore that oath.
Yes.
It's kind of the only thing keeping me going at this point.
Well, I know that Karix would be proud. You were like a brother to him, and you while we're not blood, you are family. Your rooms are ready. Is there anything else I can get you all before I close the tab?
Can gosh, there was something.
Oh well, very well
Oh.
then. Breakfast is served at 8 in the morning, and it will be served until noon. It is complimentary with the room.
Oh, great. We will be at the breakfast in the morning and then we could head out. This is great. This place is wonderful. I don't know why everyone's so sad.
Well, people.
Die.
Oh yeah, that.
But you said that was a choice, so you know.
Yeah, but they're
You
sad
said-
about it.
I choose
People
to be
choose
sad.
to die all of the time. What are you talking about? Doesn't mean other people aren't sad.
Oh, well, I'll be excusing myself. It is great to see you again. I'll see you all in the morning. And she kind of flunkers off. Here. All right. Alrighty, and then, is there anything else y'all like to discuss before heading on to your rooms?
I think we should leave way before 8 a.m.
I like that idea. I'm thinking like 6:30 a.m.
Crack of dawn.
I was thinking as soon as the sun rises, we set out.
Okay.
That's probably about 6.
Yeah, I don't think we should be waiting for everything to be out and about. I think we get in and get out as quickly as possible with the least amount of people around wherever this dragon is.
Then why don't we leave before, like fishing time early? Like even just before it gets, so we could watch the beautiful sunrise and everything.
Okay,
We
so
don't
we're
need
leaving
to
at
be watching the
4:50.
sunrise. We need to be killing a dragon.
Yes.
Also, but I don't think that it's smart to be exhausting any resources to be traveling in the dark, you know? Like, I think it is just better for us to set out as soon as natural light
Oh, what-
will lead us.
What resources do you need to?
I can't see in the dark.
Interesting.
Can you?
I'm not sure. Hold on.
I think Dragonborn see in the dark, don't they?
I don't think so. No.
Oh,
No.
well, never mind.
Yeah,
then. I
none
don't
of you.
think any
None
of
of
us do
you.
then.
Yeah, none of you have dark vision.
Oh, that is that's unfortunate.
Oh, but I have all kinds of things for. Oh, but that's what you're talking about, is not using things. Got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
Not using resources.
So I do have a question about travel. How are we getting to the part of the forest?
Walking?
Hmm.
Can you?
That sounds great for you two.
I love
What are
walking.
you gonna do? You don't have wings.
I don't have wings, but I do have, and it's had it like slung on his back this whole time. I do have this, and he holds up his broom. So
Are you coming from IMO? Are you a witch?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is probably the best thing I've ever found. It's like the one good thing we found in our business. One day, you know, I was just sweeping up, and then like I hold this thing in the air, and it just floats. It's crazy. Like you can go so fast on this thing.
You're in
he
the
like-
recorder business, and you ran into a broom that flies.
He just like tosses it out, and it like is like hovering, and then he like hops on it like a skateboard. He's like, "All right, watch this," and he just starts like zipping in a circle around them.
Oh, that's so much.
Like, we're about to go to bed. Can I cast a web on the room?
You certainly can. Cast web. I don't know how this broom. I'd say,
Yeah, how can the broom
Emery-
do this?
yeah. I mean, it would be your broom, so maybe your deck save. Here
Yeah, that feels
feels right.
it feels good. Hey.
Oh,
That's not good.
you find in the morning, your broom like webbed to the ground as you wake up.
Oh, I thought I was on it when that happened.
Oh, you were on it. I see. Yeah, no, you're kind of like webbed to the side of the wall here.
Well, I guess that's the thing. Did Misty shoot Emery, the broom, or both?
I'd say it would be the
I think-
broom.
Yeah.
So here, you tell me what happens as you're shot by the broom, and your broom gets webbed up mid-flight.
I think Emery probably goes flying into a wall.
Emery, stop making so much noise. People are trying to sleep.
It just
You'll take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
The first damage is PvP.
That sounds very on brand for us. Not gonna lie.
Okay. That's just. You just gotta promise me that you aren't gonna do that during the fight. I just. Saying, I really, honestly, the broom. It's better than horses. You don't gotta feed a broom.
Hey! Don't talk shit about horses, okay? They're like flying horses, you know? Like a flying
Yeah.
horse? That would
Yeah,
be-
but I mean, again, you have to feed them.
So? You have to feed yourself.
I don't have to feed the broom.
Yeah, that's true. But also, a horse, I don't think, would be as impacted by a web spell as your broom was.
That's fair. This is that web's gonna go away by the morning, right? So I can get the broom back,
Hey,
right?
it just occurred to me. I do have cantrips for light, so it wouldn't cost any resources.
Mm-hmm.
And then he
Yeah,
kind of
do
passes
not
out.
set the web on fire. Don't do that.
Are you sure?
It only lasts an hour. You'll be fine. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep.
All right. And as you all go to sleep, you all wake up early in the morning, just as the sun rises, right? Or before the sun rises. Before the sun rises. So
We're getting packed up, and then
Mhm.
right when we first sunlight, we jet.
yes, you see the
Before.
sun beginning the beginning of a sunrise. As you all get up early, it seems at the tavern breakfast, you smell it is still being prepared, and you all then leave. Yeah. As you all are walking out, where are you headed?
Can we go pick up this guy in the woods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his name? I didn't really catch what happened
Something
last
that
night.
The arrow? Archer the arrow?
Steve?
Something the arrow?
Aaron
Arthur.
the
Is it
arrow.
beef?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron the arrow. All right. As you all are headed out, you see this. You pass through what looks to be kind of this merchant square, and you see a. She is a elven woman with kind of this black hair. The tired look in her eyes as you see like merchants like putting things on the tables that they have, and you see her say, no, not like this, not like this. Control your livestock here. They're barking, making too much noise. We can't start business like this. What are you doing? And she's like kind of going around. You see what looks to be this like wooden board with parchment on it. As she kind of scolds some of these merchants. You'll never get this right. No morning do I arrive here and everything is in perfect condition. I always have to fix your messes. As you're like kind of walking through early in the morning, what do you all do as you kind of walk past?
So who is this?
You would know this as Ira, the merchant guild leader.
Can I use minor illusion to have a dog barking and have it just right behind her head the entire time?
Yeah. You like conjure up easily enough this noise of this dog barking behind her head, and you see her jump, turn around. I said, keep your dogs in order. And she looks, she's looking around. She's like, I swear I heard something. And she turns around again. Keep your dogs in order. They're getting loose. But then she turns around.
There are no dogs. That's what I yell as I keep walking by.
What are you? And then she makes eye contact with Emery and the group. You, what are you doing back in Dustveil?
I am legally allowed to be here, Ira. We have been over this 3 times now. You cannot actually bar me from the city. I haven't done anything to warrant that. I have paid my debts, and we are here to help the community.
You help the community? Oh, this community's doomed if that is the case.
It's uncalled for. Look, okay, we didn't have the best business plan, and there were several injuries. There were no deaths, I remind you. There were no deaths. It wasn't that bad.
There was 5 lawsuits. 5. I can't believe what you did. 5 lawsuits? You must know. You must get people to sign waivers.
True.
We
He's right there.
skipped some necessary steps. You are not wrong.
Oh, great.
You live and you learn. And look, we're gonna go take care of your dragon problem, okay? And then it's gonna be fine. And then see, we'll call it even after that, right? Or I'll be dead. Either way. That's see, there's no downside for you.
You know, that is very true. I went out either way. Can't believe it. They sent you to take care of this dragon? They must be crazy. Those ravens.
We're ravens, though. I'm Cud. I'm Brother Cuds. Brother Cuds. And it's nice to meet you. He's a raven now, so you don't have to worry about any of that other stuff that he was doing. He's under, we're all in really good control, and the leader of the ravens knows what she's doing.
Great. That is exciting to hear. The Brother Cud and bankrupt Dumdin is going to kill this dragon.
Hey, I'm here too.
And their babysitter. Great. Well, good luck. Get out of my market. We haven't opened yet. Go. Shoo.
All right. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, you.
May the light of Pelor be with you.
Whatever. Take it up with Sister Amara. And she kind of like shrugs you off
Like
as you
Sister
make your
Amara.
thing. And as you all continue after that encounter, you all see a gleaming bronze statue towards the outskirts of town. And you see this chapel, one chapel. And the bronze statue depicts Pelor. And so tell us, Brother Cud, what does it look like? What would this bronze statue look like?
Okay. Pelor would look like let me see, it would be a deity, would be radiant, it would be depict a lot of sun and like light related stuff, and then like have some symbols of healing and fertility. He's also like incredibly handsome, has golden hair, but it has a very like compassionate face. So when you see him, the statue, you just kind of like, how is this in this town?
And as you all or not at this statue, you see a human walk out of the wooden doors. Her hands are in kind of these big sleeves that she has as she's part of the clergy here. And you see her say, hello, Brother Cud. She walks over to you all. I did not know you were in town.
Sister, yes, I was sent into town. It is so great to see you. He kind of grasps her hands and kind of bows into it. It is so nice to see you, sister.
Nice to see you as well. I could use some of your healing. We have many survivors, the refugees in the chapel that I've been tending to, but
that's a great idea. We could extract information from them and talk and heal them, so it helps everybody. Man, Pelor really does give.
Yes, I guess. Yes, he does. And I guess so. Not many of them might be so ready to discuss what just happened to them a few days ago, but
Of course.
But sure. Do you have the time?
I might have to take a rain check on it, but let me see what I can do.
That's fair. That's fine.
Yeah,
Go-
we're
go
trying to
ahead.
get to this dragon pretty early, so it
Oh,
to minimize the amount of people.
I see. Well, best be off. You were always a bright one, and she kind of like pats your head.
Did you have any kind of information or anything we should know about the dragon? Have you heard anything from anyone?
Just what those survivors have told me. A lot of them say that the dragon has attacked several small caravans, each leaving only a single survivor to tell the tale. And several farms between Dustvale and the Queen's Forest have been destroyed by the Red Dragon. It doesn't seem to be after food or wealth, just destroys and kills both inhabitants and livestock. That's all
And
I'm
then
aware
leaves
of.
One person.
Yes. There's been
That
a
is
survivor at every
fascinating.
attack, yes.
Absolutely fascinating. Well, thank
Um,
you for your help. We also got to find what was his name? I didn't write it down.
Aaron, wait, who?
Or Aaron the Arrow or whatever.
Oh, the ranger out in the forest, yes. I know of them roughly. You're not too far off. You're just down that way and to the left.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your help, sister.
Oh, you're welcome. May Pelor bless you today,
Yes, may the light of Pelor be with you.
and also with you. And you find yourself off. And as you all leave the settlement of Dustvale, and enter into the forest, you take a veer left, and as you travel by foot along the road, there isn't much of note for about 4 hours of your travel as you go deeper into the forest here. You hear some bunnies or some fauna some fawns kind of run by, and it's a rather quiet journey until you all begin to walk, and as you all walk, you walk and you see a cabin. Is there anything else, anything that y'all discuss or do during the journey there? Forgot to ask.
No, not that I know of.
I don't think so.
Okay. And as you kind of walk out into this small outcropping in the forest, you feel a stone drop on your head, Brother Cut.
Oh
Like
shit!
a little pebble. Boonk.
I mean, not oh shit. Oh goodness! Oh, what was that? A pebble.
And as you look up, you see a male human kind of looking down with this rustic, disheveled appearance. Kind of has like this uneven beard, some gray hairs, and then you see his green eyes as he looks down at you all and says, "Oh, what is your names?"
Good morning. Good morning. I am Brother Cuds McCall, and these are my compatriots.
You see as he takes a rope and kind of wraps it around a tree and then slides down. Name's Aaron, Aaron the Arrow. I haven't seen you before in town.
Oh, we're Ravens. We were sent to get some help from you and see what we can work out.
Well then, come into my cabin. And he kind of walks to it, opens a door for you all. Be my guest.
And these are my guests, Missy and Emery.
Oh, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hello.
you all walk in and see various like furs on the ground and various different heads of different animals kind of posted along the tops of the walls here, and there's this living space within this dining room where he will kind of take a seat. I was about to go for my daily hunt this morning. Luckily I saw
Would you
you.
like to hunt a dragon instead?
You see him lean forward a bit. Oh, this. Are you talking about Calic?
Yep.
And then you see his face light up. I'll tell you something. You may not believe it, but I swear it to be true. Or my name's not Aaron the Arrow. A foggy spring day, while I was climbing the fire spike, I had a deep rumble, fearing that the dormant volcano would about to wake. I thought about getting the hells out of there. I couldn't help myself, though. I ain't ever purported to be a smart man, so I insisted to get closer and see what was rumbling. I climbed around till I saw a large opening and I crawled inside. What I found inside still sends shivers down my back and gets my heart racing. Next to a pile of treasure, so huge it was nearly a mountain unto itself. I saw him, old Calic, the fiercest dragon in all of the Queen's Forest. Before I had time to think, a magic alarm went off, waking the dragon up. I got out of there right quick. Didn't even pause to see if he had noticed me. I had changed my breeches that night, not ashamed to admit it. I have them right over there, and you send like this, see this pair of pants that have these nasty odors kind of coming from it.
Right.
So, you talk about Calic. I'm interested.
Yeah, are you gonna do that if we bring you with us?
Well, I don't think so now that I know what is there. See a dragon for the
Okay.
first time, it spooks you.
That seems like a massive liability if you're just like gonna crap your pants the minute you see the dragon.
Well, that was at one time, but this time I know what to expect.
Are you sure?
Make an insight check. You are confident that you're I'll give it a percent. You're 75% confident that you don't think he's gonna crap his pants.
Okay. So, like, are you helpful? Like, will you be helpful in battle?
Yeah, I'm skilled with the bow. Now I'm not a frontline fighter, if that is what you're asking. I like to hunt from a distance, if you catch my drift, and gives you like a wink.
Yeah, we get it. You shit your pants last time you saw the dragon. You're scared of things. We got it.
Well, would you not shit your pants if you saw a dragon for the first time?
I specifically
You just
did
point.
not shit my pants when I killed the dragon that I had killed.
Oh,
Ember
well.
just points to his own face.
I guess, but you're dragon
That's not
adjacent.
typically a response that I go through with fear.
Very well then. Seems like I got brave adventurers in front of me. Well, if you couldn't tell from my story, Calic lair is in the Fire Spike, this dormant volcano at the heart of the forest. There's an opening that leads into a tunnel that ends at the dragon's lair, where the dragon sleeps among piles of treasure. And there's some magic around it. But
So how does the dragon get out of the tunnels to burn down these things? Are they like dragon-sized tunnels?
well, I know of this small tunnel, but there's a much larger main entrance to the lair that I've seen lizard folk go in and out of without issue.
Okay.
Lizard folk.
I don't.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
What do you mean by that?
There's a there's a there's a lizard folk camp that is on the way to Firespike, roughly about 15 miles or so from here. I think we could find more about his lair there and learn how they are able to bypass and get through these magical spells and protections. I can lead you to the outskirts of the tribe's camp, roughly about a half day's journey.
That sounds good. And you're not working for the dragon, right?
Well, I'm interested in that treasure that I saw. I saw a lot of it. Enough.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're not. Hold on.
Okay.
Didn't you? That's not a good answer to, like, I'm not. Are you working for the dragon?
Oh, no.
You just said you want part of the treasure. You could just be getting paid.
No, I'm not working for the dragon.
Or some kind of dragon collective where y'all all own the gold.
I'm just a ranger on the outskirts of Dustvale. Been roaming the Queen's Forest for quite some time.
Can I make an insight check here on this?
Yeah,
one?
you can make an insight check. All right. What'd you get?
11.
11. All right. You've only known him for a few minutes. You're not able to get a good read, but I mean, he seems very enthusiastic. Seems genuine in the story that was told.
When you first saw the dragon in his lair, did you take anything?
No. As I said, stepped a few feet inside, and then this alarm went off. The dragon awoke, and as soon as I saw that red eye, I ran.
Well, no, I feel like there's an event that you're leaving out of this retelling.
Well, yes, I did poop my pants as soon as it opened. But that's beside the point. I desecrated my trousers, but you know, that's what happened. I thought I was gonna get a bit of gold, but you know, I'm pretty quiet. I've been, you know, I'm a good hunter.
I'm still very conflicted as to whether or not we take this man with.
No.
Look,
But at the
idiot.
end of the day, Missy is like, it's another body that the dragon can kill. That's not me.
Yeah, worst case, he gets barbecued instead of us.
Exactly. Great, let's go. Take us to these lizard folk, as you call them. Is that the proper term? I feel like that sounds derogatory.
I feel like it does
I'm
too.
being biased by thinking it's derogatory.
You're sure they're not dragonborn?
Yes.
I swear, Aaron, if we get there and they're dragonborn, I'm cutting a finger off.
I swear by my finger and my crap pants that they are, in fact, lizards.
Swearing on your crapped pants means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that doesn't. Do you value the cats?
Very much so. That's why I haven't watched them.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh,
I don't.
We need to get.
Those are my dragon pants. That's the first pants I wore when I saw Calic.
That doesn't feel like the memento I would want to keep, but you do you, buddy. That's
What,
okay.
the tidal wave on him or
I
something?
didn't get any gold out of it, so you know it is what it is. All right.
Misty, could you just press to digitate him to make sure he's clean now?
No, I don't want any.
But I don't have that spell anymore.
I don't want any your mojo magic things. This scent is natural. Keeps me blended in with the environment.
I respect that it's not a big deal to you. Most of the bigger men I know would be quite embarrassed of this.
I see.
Light of Pelor is definitely in you. I see it.
Yeah, that light of whatever. All right, well, must be going. You see him like put his bow on his back, get his arrows and his arrow carrier. Can't think of the name. So, as this weird encounter occurs, you all then begin
Clever.
heading deeper into the Queen's Forest. Is there anything that you say amongst yourselves as Aaron will lead you through the forest?
I'll try to pull the other two aside.
Yeah.
Partway through, just like without Aaron noticing, just like with him kind of going off in front of it, to say,
Mhm.
how are we feeling about this guy?
You know, I'm impressed with him. I see that he is quite the skilled arrow guy because, like, if you look at his walls, they were covered in amazing animals that you usually don't, slay.
Yeah, but those could have been dead. And then he just cut off their heads and put them on his wall, you know?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Get over him wanting to keep his own shit-covered pants.
Hey, at the end of the day, if the dragon is about to kill us, we throw him in front and get another couple of jabs in, you know?
That's
I'm not sure about that plan. It sounds really wrong.
Like, it's not even keeping the pants.
sounds
It's
wrong
not.
Until you're about to die.
It's the
And then
not
it's gonna
washing
sound
the
like-
pants. Why didn't he wash them?
Or throw them away.
I don't know. I feel like it's his culture. We're not like respecting it.
His culture?
His culture to have shit-stained pants? Come on, man. What are you saying?
His culture is a natural approach. It's very naturalist. I'm just trying to give him a benefit
You
of
know
a
what
doubt.
nature has? Water.
Animals
You
do
know what
not
water
shit
does?
on themselves and then walk around with the shit on themselves.
I have absolutely seen 3 elk do that, but their little like turd things get stuck in the back
Yeah,
legs.
He's not an elk.
We are not herbivores. We are predators. Predators shit in the ground and then cover their own shit.
Ben, you make a good point, but I'm trying here. I'm trying. I hear you. I fully hear you. But I'm sure it's just his naturalist lifestyle and something we don't understand.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna stand next to him in case that odor decides to cling to me.
Well,
You know what?
fun with him in the back line.
Okay, that works. Aren't we all kind of backliners though?
Yes, we don't have.
We're gonna be a straight line in the back.
We don't have a single melee attacker.
I'm
Other
a
than-
paladin.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
I'm a paladin with a rapier.
Oh, lovely. Love it. As you all venture about a half day's travel, so it's about it would be left around 6, probably around 11, 10, so about almost midday at this point. You all see as and the arrow will like put his fist up, kind of stopping everyone. All right. The camp is over there, and you see like through the tree line a 10-foot tall like wooden ram shackled wall with an opening, and there's 2 you can see lizard folk kind of standing guard, but they seem relaxed. They don't seem like they don't seem super attentive, if you get my drift. There's not much going on all the way out here deep in the forest. And then so Aaron like turns to you all as you all see them from a distance. You're about 60 feet away at this point, 60 feet, 50 feet away, however far you want to be really. And let me see if I can get this on screen here. Okay, I think that gets it. I need to zoom out a bit. There we go. And you see these like through the tree line, so you'd probably be on the side here. Give me 1 second. Oh, I need to be on the token layer. So you're over here. And we'll give me 1 second to give you all access to this. So yeah, y'all should be able to move now. But you all here on the side, with Aaron, and he says to you all, right. So what is our plan of attack? We have to attack and kill everyone except for a single hostage for interrogation.
That's one option.
Wait,
What
is that not what you...
Just not necessarily killing as much as trying to get to that secret tunnel, the littler one. And do we have to kill to get to that tunnel, or is there a way to go around?
Well, we need to know how to bypass the magic at
Yeah,
Calicaris.
so why don't we just go and ask them? Like, are they inherently aggressive?
Yes, scaly humanoids have been seen raiding farms and abducting travelers. They do not deserve your mercy.
What about Emery? He could talk to him.
Yo, we just talked about this. I don't speak that. That weird hissing sounds they make. I don't speak that.
Who's to say they don't speak common?
Ooh.
I'm just gonna go up to the people at the front.
Okay.
Just see what happens.
Yeah. So you begin walking forward. Is anyone gonna stop you? I don't think anyone will, but yeah. You see as Aaron like tries to stop you, but you walk forward here, and okay, okay, so wait, am I missing someone? I'm missing.
Yeah,
someone.
mine disappeared for some reason.
Oh, shoot. I'll bring you back. Bring you back. Hold on.
Can't rob the people Chum-Li holding a lantern.
All right. Okay. All right. As you walk forward, you begin to see closer. These and you're just walking in.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you say as you approach?
Okay.
You said not really?
We're looking for directions.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. So. All right. All right. So as you approach, you say, "Hi, we're looking for directions." You see the two in front kind of look at each other. They're like, they kind of point at you. You see as one says in Draconic something you don't understand. The other will kind of walk into town.
I speak Draconic.
You do. It's not your Draconic. It's not like proper Draconic. It's kind of like piecemealed, kind of like Draconic slang. But you understand it. You overhear him say, "Oh, go get the chiefs. Don't know what this weird individual is saying." And the other says, "Okay, be careful. If you die, just scream really loud." And then, like, walks in. You see as like the one that remains will like put his hand up for you to stop.
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay. Okay. All right. So as you stop here, what is the rest of the party doing? They just see as Missy Keegan, sorry, is gonna just head on in. You all just wait.
No, I'm following behind at this
Yeah, I
point.
think
I'm
we
trying to
follow
be-
behind.
All right. As you, Emery and Brother Could follow behind. I'm trying to get. Yeah, that's okay. Be weird for a second. Hold on. Brother Could McCall. Here you are. You're not
Hey.
giants. You're this size. Okay.
Aw.
As you make your approach, you all wait for a few moments before you see walking outside of the gate 3 individuals. One lizard folk holding a staff, has kind of robes and this symbol of a. Where is my note for it? Okay, here it is. The flip between these pages. You see a image of what looks to be like a door, like 2 doors, in this red paint, and you see the other 2 individuals. One wearing kind of what looks to be like a flower crown. She is dressed somewhat nicely, and the other is wearing this a kind of more regal appearance, kind of nice red ordained cloth. They all have this greenish scaly skin, and a complex expression on their face as they walk out, and in like broken common. Oh, did we lose someone?
No, it was Chris.
Oh, okay. In broken common, you hear the male, who looks to be the leader of this tribe, say, "Oh, what bring you in forest?"
Dragon.
You see them like kind of look at each other, and they seem a bit hesitant when you said dragon. You see one say Kalik.
Yes.
You okay. You see, as they look at you all, they're kind of like eyeing you up, seeing if you're a threat, seeing if you're not. How are you all presenting yourselves in this moment? Assuming weapons on the side. Do you ask to enter?
Does it seem like we need to go through their encampment to get
No.
through the tunnel? Then no.
Okay.
Well, I won't, at least.
What is Emery and Brother Cuds? What do y'all?
Probably not looking threatening at all, trying to make it look like he's not like up to anything. He's just kind of showing his hands that he's not trying to pull any tricks.
Okay.
And then following behind Missy.
I think Emery's also following behind, but he's just like ready to go at the drop of a hat. He's trying not to look like it, but like he's ready.
I would like either let's do just persuasion checks from the party. Group persuasion check. You say you want to talk about Kalik. You haven't said why you're here.
Oof.
Okay. Let me just make 2 rolls here. Okay. You see them kind of looking at each other. You see as the one with the flower crown, she'll nod. He'll nod back. And you see behind them is that priest individual, and he'll nod as well. And you see the queen, the chiefess. She'll say, "Come now," and she'll like lead you all in here to the encampment. And as you walk in, you immediately see this like pen with some farm animals. You see a community of lizard folk here as you walk in. And then you see kind of this like fire pit in the center where a lot of them seem to be gathering. You see children as well. You see families. You see some individuals like preparing the next meal and things like that. And you see as you all gather around this open flame, the female lizard folk, she says, she says to you all, what bring you here about Kalik?
Well, Kalik and Pelor would be a really good match, and we're just
Ignore
trying.
him.
We are just trying to bring light, into places where there's not as much light. And then he shows off his ghost rat to try to impress them.
Missy just shakes her head and like pushes him to the side with one arm and says, Kalik burning villages need to stop.
You see as they kind of like whisper amongst themselves. You want to stop Kalik? How?
Yes. Fight.
You see like kind of murmurs amongst the three of them. Fire Tooths be slaves of the evil dragon.
Would you like to be free?
Only Yurtek and Firebrand serve willingly.
Who?
Yurtek and Firebrands. Other members live in big fireplace.
Okay. So, you're not opposed to us fighting Kalik?
Yes and no. Kalik, if fail, Kalik come after us.
No. Kalik won't know you help.
You see them like talk amongst the three. Are you sure?
We will say nothing if you help us get through the magical barrier.
They kind of talk amongst themselves. Make a persuasion check. Is there anything that the either of you, Emery or Brother Cut, are doing?
I would like to offer up some guidance as a cantrip to her persuasion.
What does that look like? As you see Missy
so-
Keegan talking.
You see that they're not full of hate, and that they're full of capable of thought. They just have really weird ways of speaking, but they're good people. We just gotta, I know they're lizard people, but we just probably just need to focus in on the red dragon side and less about what they live in and stuff. That's all I got.
Can I use my hypnotic gaze? As
Sure.
an action, choose one creature that you can see, so it'll be the person that's been talking to me within 5 feet. That must exceed a wisdom saving throw, DC 16,
Sure. Let me make that roll.
or be be charmed by me until the end of my next turn. I don't know how long that would last.
That is 11 on the die. Yeah, I would say like you're about to make your claim on Y. 11 on the die. You said wisdom saving throw. So 14, which I think fails your 16. So I'll say you get advantage on this roll, and you get guidance, so you get a D4 added on top of that.
Okay, and this is persuasion.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh,
that
hell yeah.
you see, you like
That's not even with the.
with the plus, yeah, with the guidance. That is real good. You see, as you know, you say this, you seem very genuine and honest, and there's this light that appears behind you. You see them. You see the priest looks excited. He looks happy. And you see as they like talk, she nods and says, "We help secretly. We use dragon teeth to enter lair safely." And she like hands out these pendants with dragon tooth on the end. Stops noise. And then you see the priest. He takes out these vials, 5 of them, and hands them to you as well. Keep you cold in heat.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Be careful of Yurtuk and firebrands. No firebrands or Yurtuk here. In cave.
Okay. Understood.
Great. Goodbye now?
Yes.
Great.
We will be back once he is gone.
Good. Safe travels.
Brother Cud puts up a Pelor hair metal playing a warlock guitar poster up outside the town, but where they could see it. Tastefully.
I immediately tear it down as soon as he gets back.
Oh, come on! This is just one poster, and he's awesome. He's epic. I mean, he's already epic, but to depict him doing epic things, and you just take it off like it's nothing?
No
We're gonna have a talking.
proselytizing
We're gonna
on
have a
adventures.
talking.
No
We
proselytizing on
We are
adventures.
going to have a talk. Not now, but
Mhm.
later.
I look
You
for-
just wait.
I look forward to it. I
Me
look
too.
forward to it.
Me
Mhm.
too.
But I'm just saying, I think you might have a real shot at a religious discrimination case. I think you got one. It's in the works here.
Ooh,
And
I
the
like
thing
that.
is of religious harassment because that's how I feel.
Shockingly, no. It is. It's just this one direction.
It's actually quite ingrained in society, so you can't really prove it. Just saying.
And as they bid you farewell and you all walk out peacefully, equipped with these dragon tooth pendants that'll get you through the magic of the dragon cave, and some you get 5 fire resistant potions, so however you want to spread that amongst yourselves, that'll come in handy. And as you all exit, you see Aaron the Arrow, kind of hands crossed on the edge of the tree line here, and says, "Nice job, I guess. Looks like did you get what you needed?" And
Yep.
I think that is where is a good point to pause for this week and come back next week as we conclude into the Dragon's Den.
Right.
All right, let's do outros here.
Excellent. All right, everybody. Well, my name is Justin. Y'all know what I did. This is the end of the episode. So you can check out the music, probably the introduction to this. I already have like some Dragon Force kind of like music in my head for a theme song for this little 2-episode thing. But like, if you want to hear it, go to bandlab.com/mixsushi3. I also have music on Spotify for my own personal music. You can check out Project Born. It's really good music to work to and just do things while listening to it. It's not full engaged music, so it's really cool. It's just something to check out. Check that out. I also have a season 2 theme up on Spotify. I'm about to put out the season 1 theme. I realized just this week that I never even posted it on Spotify, so I'm gonna get that out. So yeah, I got some stuff going on. Also, I have an EP I'm soon to release, and then a second EP behind that's going to feature a lot of my vocals. So anyway, music, that's my life. Let's go with Ryan. What do you got today?
Hey, I'm Ryan. I've been the DM for this 2-session storyline, 2-session arc. And you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/ballandrye. Join the Discord. Raven's Realm tabletop. That's all I got to plug. I'll pass it on to Kai.
Hi everybody, I've been playing Missy Keegan. If you want to find me, you can find me at the Raven's Realm Discord. We have a bunch of fun stuff going on in the Discord, so join us there. You go to ravensrealmtabletop.com. You'll see all of our links to the podcast in the Discord and our YouTube and all of the like there. Noah.
I am FlimFlam94 on Discord. You can find me around Raven's Realm Discord. Still have the second iteration of the Ravens Marches in the works. Hopefully more on that soon.
Exciting. And yeah, that is there anything else we're missing, Justin?
We took care of the server. That's the big one. Make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, and 5-star and updo and do whatever it is that you can to help us. We are still not getting that many likes and views and watches, and we don't do it for all that, but it is nice to know when people are actually out there. And also make sure to leave comments, say stuff. It's really appreciated. It all is.
Yes, and stick around for the raid. We'll be raiding, and catch us next week as we conclude Into the Dragon's Den. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.